Tonight's review brought to you by a great big bunch of CGR Undertow. Support the DVD on Kickstarter to see our best videos with commentary, skits, interviews, and more behind-the-scenes crap. Folks, don't wait. Support the DVD today.
I don't know if it's a desperate attempt at compensating for the fact that Star Ocean has kind of stopped being a thing, but I've been crawling into a nest full of Tales games recently, and it's been a good time. It's got what I need: colorful environments, a Motoi Sakuraba soundtrack, complex real-time combat, a Motoi Sakuraba soundtrack, the intersection of classic fantasy and sci-fi elements. Did I mention Motoi Sakuraba? I think I did. Anyway, since we've lost Tri-Ace's flagship franchise, we turn to their brothers at Namco Tales Studio for guidance. And at least in this case, they give us the continuation of a tale they kind of left off in the middle. Tales of Xillia might have ended in usual JRPG fashion, with a dramatic conflict against your standard flashy JRPG antagonists, but it left many questions unresolved. Specifically, how did these two worlds, one full of magic and the other full of science, learn to coexist going forward? Enter the sequel, here to bring the cast together again and delve into the more political ramifications of the first game.
You got our votes! Thank you.
Hey, I recognize her.
But you're not playing as Jude or Mila this time. Instead, we open, in combat, in the shoes of some schmo named Ludger. Except the D is silent, so it's actually Luger, like the gun, because, well, just wait and see. In stark contrast to the normally outspoken leads in this series, he's almost completely mute. And not Squall being an emo douchebag mute, I mean, he just doesn't have much to say, and when he does, you're almost always given a choice on just how he's going to respond to the situation. Depending on your choices, the game can change and the bonds between your party members can deepen, meaning you'll want to butter up your friends at every opportunity. That's right, mid-90s RPG mechanics are back, babe. Speaking of mechanics, Xillia 2 keeps just enough the same to make it immediately accessible to players of the previous title, but changes just enough to make it feel like a new twist. You'll recognize the locations, mostly because those assets have been thoroughly recycled. You'll recognize the enemies, mostly because those assets as well have been thoroughly recycled. You'll not recognize the stat advancement system since apparently the old web-like nodes and enclosed areas stopped working entirely after the events of the first game. Now you'll have to collect elemental ore filtered through orbs equipped by each combatant, which unlock new arts and upgrades, but only in certain flavors at a time. I have to admit, I found Xillia 1's system much more elegant, but in lieu of the spiritual powers that made the whole thing tick, I'm not crying too many tears.
I don't want to see any more victims.
The flow of the game is non-linearity at its finest. You're free to advance the story at your own pace, taking time out to work on your gear, complete side quests dealing with your party's own storylines, or take on some odd jobs and fetch quests to try to pay down your 20 million gold debt. That's right, not even an hour into the game, you're stuck with an 8-figure bill for medical services rendered. Guess there are some things even magic can't mend. Oh, and you're also on the hook for that precocious 8-year-old who's been following you around, and veterinary costs for your morbidly obese cat. At intervals, your good friend and financial manager Leia will pop up on your totally not a cell phone to remind you that your soul is mortgaged and you should give her money. Naturally, this will cut into your ability to tweak your gear and buy the items you'll need. Suck it up, Spanky.
You've been dropping such regular BMs lately. Oh, a BM is just biz talk for bank monies. Keep up the payment pace.
But gear and items are only part of the equation. The bigger obstacle is simply wrapping your head around the massively complex combat system. Xillia 1 was no slouch, but Xillia 2 takes everything you know and just adds more. More arts, more links, more allies, more AI customization options. And to top it all off, our main man Luger gets to toggle between twin blades, twin pistols, thus making his name pay off, and a Peter Gabriel approved sledgehammer. All the better to exploit enemy weaknesses with, after all, since the party is prone to a lot more flux, depending on who's needed for which portion of the plot you happen to be playing. Don't worry, it's not quite Final Fantasy VI bad, but don't be shocked if your strategies have to shift wildly, simply because your teammate of choice gets to play Sir not appearing in this chapter. What can you say about the graphics that I didn't already say in my coverage of Xillia 1? Well, not much, since they're almost exactly the same. That is to say, pretty darn good for a JRPG, especially since most plot-centric situations are actually rendered in-engine, rather than defaulting to the new standard of large-scale portrait sprites talking directly into the camera. That said, the optional skit exchanges between your party members consist of exactly that, but with fully voiced dialogue of a particularly high quality. And buckle your ears in, because the game's soundtrack represents the continuation of Sakuraba's adventures through jazz, following the trajectory set by the first title's more modern interpretation. I wouldn't recommend just jumping into Xillia 2 though, since so much of the backstory wants for an understanding of the previous game. But that's easy enough to put right. If you haven't played Tales of Xillia already, do so. Simple. That is, if you can dig yourself out of debt long enough to buy a copy.
Let's do our thing!
All right, it's time to... See ya later!
Awesome!
I bet.